Hetepabet, this is Maat Ra Setep Ra Ramessu Meriamun, and I'm back with another video. Let me tell you something, family. Don't believe in God. You gotta know God, family. You just can't you just can't believe in God, family. You gotta know God. You gotta get to the point where you know God. If you're still in the belief phase, you got to switch over to the knowing phase. That means you got to get to know God. Learn the wisdom teachings. You know what I mean? Because some of you, you run around saying, I believe in God. I believe in God. Do you know what belief is? Belief is faith in something that is not verified. That's what belief is. Belief is faith in something that is not verified. So if it's not verified, then you have to believe in it, because it may or may not be true when you believe in it. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Do you believe in the boogeyman? You know? It's kind of like that type of thing. So you got to get out the belief phase. You have to have a relationship with God where you know God. You know, family, you gotta know Neberdjer, the all-encompassing divinity. You gotta know. Knowing means that it's verified. It's a fact. You know. It's just like we know humans cannot live without water. That's verified. We know that. It's not a belief. Do you believe humans can live without water? No, they can't live without water. There is no belief. We know that humans can't live without water. So that's the same thing as your relationship with God. You got to get out the belief stage of your relationship with God and get into the knowing stage, family. See, me, family, I know God. I experience God in my dreams when I go to the duat. I'm able to inhale and exhale oxygen. So we know it's a spirit that governs this realm. There's a spirit that's over this whole entire existence. The energy in the atmosphere, in the ether, the energy that flows through our bodies, the energy that flows through the plants. Look it up. All plants have electricity in them. So does the human body. So all this energy flowing around, that is the spirit, family. That is an attribute of what we call God. You know what I mean? So you have to know God, family. Every particle, everything that makes up everything is God. So we got to know God, family. We have to know God. You have electricity flowing around your heart every second of every day. You're not connected to any battery or any source of power. You are self-sustained. The power of God flows through you, family. The power of God flows through you. Cells pass on information to each other. Cells communicate. All of this is the power of God, family. All of this. You got to know God. The belief is out the door. See, when you believe in God, you don't know God. You don't know. You got to know God. You got to know the spirit. You just can't believe, family. Belief means you really don't know. Think about this. Somebody builds a chair from scratch. And they tell you to sit in it to see if it'll hold you up. Now, before you sit in the chair, you're sitting there looking at the chair. And then the person who built the chair looks at you and says, you believe the chair gonna hold you up? Do you believe it's gonna hold you up? And then you look back at the person and say, I don't know. There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna sit on the chair and see. So now you sit down in the chair and the chair breaks. Do you believe the chair will break, or do you now know that the chair will break? You understand what I'm saying, family? Now you know the chair will break. You know without a doubt that the chair will break. So it's no more believing. Now you know. You see? So when you know, you know. And belief in something is different from knowing something. Believing in something is different from knowing something. When you have belief in something, that's a whole different thing. That means you really don't truly know. So all my people that are on the Kemetic path, or you're just getting started, you're new to the Kemetic path, I want you to understand that, you know, you got to let go of the belief thing. You have to build a relationship with Neberdjer, the Almighty God, the Great Spirit that is so strong that you no longer need belief. All you need is knowing. All you have is knowing, which is knowledge. That's all you need, family. Knowledge of the Almighty. What is the first word in knowledge? Know. Know. That's the root word of knowledge. Know. So you have to know God, family. Have knowledge of God. Stop believing in things. Stop being the type that believes in things. You have to know. I don't care what religion you're in. It doesn't matter. You have to know. Know Allah. Know Jesus. Know Yah. Know Yahshua. Whatever you call it, just know. Have a relationship with the Great Spirit, because it's all the same God anyway. Everybody thinks that these different names mean different gods, but it's not, family. It's one supreme God that rules all. And there are many names for the Great Spirit. But I want you to understand, family, that knowing is better than believing any day. Any day. Oh, family. I also want to mention one thing about faith. Okay? Faith, I just want to put this in there. Faith is important. Okay? And you know what? We're going to add belief too, since we're talking about belief and knowing. Faith and belief is needed in the beginning. Faith and belief is the stepping stone to knowing. Without faith and belief, you will never get to knowing. So, faith is always good, family. You have to have faith in everything you do, you know, until you understand it, until you know. You know what I'm saying? So, that's very important, family. Having faith is a strong tool that keeps you interested in finding out the knowing. Faith keeps you going. Belief can keep you going. But once you find out, once you know, there's no need for belief or faith any longer once you finally know. You understand, family? So keep that in mind. Any day, knowing is better than believing. So I need all my Kemetic aspirants, all my Kemetic spiritual aspirants to know God, build a relationship with God. Come on, family. We got to escape reincarnation. We know the truth now. You've been on this channel. You know exactly what's going on. You know the truth. You know we got to escape reincarnation. This whole thing is an illusion. There's no other way to escape it. According to the ancestors, the only way to escape reincarnation is to live in Maat and do God's will and live in righteousness. And also do righteous action. That's the only way. That's the only way to escape according to our ancestors. Now, if you don't believe what I'm saying, or you don't understand what I'm saying, or you don't know what I'm saying, then you need to go take that up with the ancestors. You need to go take that up with the Aku and the spirits and the Great Spirit. You take that up with them because they're the author of all the wisdom and all the knowledge that ancient Kemet brought to the table, brought to the forefront. So yeah, family, we gotta definitely get out of the believing stage and get into the knowing. Knowledge is the key. Knowing is the key. Know God, family. I want you to know God. It's important. For the journey that we are on, it is very, very important to know Neberdjer. It is very, very important to know the Great Spirit. Know God personally. Understand the Great Spirit. Understand the inner workings of the Great Spirit. We are on a deep, 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 deep journey, family. And science says that we evolve. I don't agree with any of that Darwinism. I don't agree with any of what Darwin said, all the evolution from monkeys. I don't agree with all of that because of the fact that, okay, so some monkeys evolved and some monkeys didn't. So I know for a fact we didn't come from some monkeys, because why are the rest of the monkeys still the way they are? Why haven't they evolved yet and became intelligent? So I know that evolution is a hoax. I don't agree with that. I know that we were created by something greater, according to the ancestors. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with the ancient Kemetic ancestors. You take it up with them. This is their knowledge. I'm just passing it on to you, family. But I'm going to leave you with this before I close. Belief. Belief is something that is not verified. Knowing is something that can be proven. It's a fact. Never forget that, family. I need all my people, all my listeners to become knowers. This is Maat Ramessu Meriamun. Maat Tep, family.